Hey you guys, welcome to another pick a card reading here on my YouTube channel, Into the Light. Thank you so much for being here today and clicking on this video. So today's reading is going to be about who is thinking about you. So who is currently thinking about you? What are they thinking about? We're going to get into it. So we have 4 piles to choose from today. We have pile 1 with this seashell here. We have pile 2 with this seashell. We have pile 3 with this smaller seashell here. And then we have pile 4 with this really shiny, cute seashell. It's really small, but it's really cool. All right, so those are your 4 piles to choose from today. You can find your timestamps in the comments, but also in the description box. And just use your intuition to guide you as you think about who is currently thinking about me. All right, so without further ado, we're going to start off with pile 1. Hey you guys, so if you have chosen pile 1 with this big seashell here, you have found your way to your reading. So who is currently thinking about you? We're going to figure that out today. All right, so let's get started. So for your tarot, we have the 7 of Cups. We have the 3 of Swords. And we have the Queen of Wands. Okay. And then for your Oracle of Rama, we have Great Loss. And then we have your Divine Guide right here. That's the Monkey Warrior. Right? Sorry for the glare up there. I didn't know it would be glaring so much. Okay. And then for your Karma cards, we have the 9th house. And we also have Leo. For your Lenormand, we have the Fox. And then we have the Tree. Now last but not least, for your Wisdom Oracle, we have Success. Okay, so let's get into it. Who is currently thinking about you? Move in the camera a bit. Sorry, I'm like changing those settings a little bit. Okay, so this looks like someone that has been wanting to get some sort of control over you, over your life, over your resources, just things like that. Because this person sees you as very successful and creative, and they just want a piece of that. You know what I mean? They just want to be in your aura when all that great stuff is going on for you. So I'm going to start right over here. So we have Great Loss, and since this is 1, we have Do Not Trust Charming Strangers Offering Gifts. So I'll show you guys that. So you guys got number 1, Do Not Trust Charming Strangers Offering Gifts. So I feel like this person is trying to find a way to get back into your life, and that's why they are like currently thinking about you. Especially with the 7 of Cups here, it's like they're looking at the different options and the different ways that they can come back into your life. Like, how are they going to do this? Are they going to do this or that? But they're going to try and offer you something. It could be like, it doesn't have to be something physical, but they're going to make an offer to you. Or even just like offering you like a sorry. If this is someone that kind of like just messed up, like it doesn't have to be like an ex boyfriend or girlfriend. This could be like an ex-friend, someone that you just had a falling out with, like from a really long time ago coming back in. This can just be somebody that you just don't really mess with anymore. It doesn't matter who they are, you just don't really mess with them. Okay? Especially with the Three of Swords, it's like this person, I feel like this person kind of wants to get some payback or some kind of something to do, but like I feel like they just don't have good intentions, you know? And they just want to come for your crown. They just want to come for your crown because you are this Queen of Wands here. And they see you as like evolving. They see you as successful and like you have everything that you could possibly need, you know, in your life. And even if you don't have those things yet, you're the type of person to like go out and get them. Like you have that strength, you have that manifestation power, okay? So, why I'm also saying this here is we have the ninth house. Okay, so if you know about the ninth house here, the ninth house talks about influence from other people. So someone is trying to, this is why I feel like someone is trying to get some influence over you, some kind of control over you. And the ninth house also talks about internet, like networking, publishing. So this could be somebody that has, you know, some kind of, they're trying to do something on the internet, you know, they're just trying to get like a lot of following, something like that. This person could be a publisher, somebody that makes like blogs, podcasts, whatever. This type of person is just trying to get like a huge following, and I feel like this is also why they might want to like get some control over you or gain some control over you in some sort of way, and it's because of what you have. So it's like, you know how people kind of like friend hop or bandwagon, yeah. So if you know about the term bandwagoning, this is that person. They're doing it because they know like if they're around you, they can get some sort of like clout from you, you know? Like you see these air balloons, they want to get some clout. They want to like come up higher. They want to be higher than you are. All right? And I feel like this person with the Seven of Cups right below the ninth house, you know, the ninth house is also about making impressions. Like what is to be shared? Doing things in a big way, it says right here. So I feel like this person is trying to make an impression on you and trying to make it seem like they got things under control and everything's fine and they're not like how they were before. But no, it's all fake. It's not even, don't even give them a chance. All right? I feel like with the Leo and like this, I'm just getting really drawn to self confidence to create. So I feel like this person may not have, like, lack a little bit of self confidence, but they see that you have a lot of self confidence. So it's like they want to understand, like, how you do that and they want to know how you do that. And, like, you could have been giving them tips and tricks about things. And now that you probably don't have them, now that you don't have them in now that you're not in their life anymore, they're like, oh my goodness, like what am I going to do next? Like how do I do this? Like I need to figure it out. And like I don't know, you guys might, I might get some angry comments about this, but you know the Kardashians, like the reason why they're still famous to this day is because they copy other people. And like that's without a doubt. Like it doesn't matter who the person is. That's just how they stay in, you know, stay in the social circle. They have to keep on keeping up with the new trends. This is how this person is like, okay? So they're just trying to show themselves as this really creative big person, but really they're kind of just like copying other people and trying to get like advice from, you know, the underdogs here. Okay? So with the fox and the tree here, this is an extra sign that you guys need to take like precautions about this person, like safety precautions, and just be very suspicious about their intentions because this person is this fox right here. They're very like sneaky and they don't have good intentions. Even though they might kind of show you like, "Oh yeah, look what I can offer you." No, they can't offer you anything, honey, that you don't already have. You know what I mean? So, yeah, last but not least, we got the success card, okay? So, as I was saying, like, this person sees you as someone that's very successful, you know, and you're about to get maybe something is coming into your life right now. You might be getting, like, some sort of offer or something that's going to push you up in your success in your life, you know, in your career, something like that, in your passion. And I feel like when this comes in, when you post something or when you show people like, look what I'm doing now, and you just get this like really big offer, this is when this person is going to like swoop back into your life and be like, oh my goodness, like look at what they're doing now. I need to get in their circle so I can like get my way up there with them. Yeah, this is that type of person. Also, I forgot to read this here with indication. It says, a great loss occurs, a long battle begins for recovery. So you, as I was saying, like you may have lost this person in your life, not really like lost them, but like you just cut them out of your life, and or maybe they walked away from you, but like in the end, like you still came out as a winner because you don't need them in your life, you know? They try and they're trying to get you back into their life. So anyways, a long battle begins for recovery. So even though this person isn't in your life anymore, you've been glowing, you've been going up, you've been getting all these successful things coming to you, all these positive opportunities coming towards you. So you'll be successful without this person. That's literally what this card is saying. All right, you have that devotion. Okay. So this is what I'm getting for you guys that chose pile 1. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up. If you know who this person is, comment down below. Let me know. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye now. Hey you guys, so if you have chosen pile 2 with this seashell here, you found your way to your pile. So who is currently thinking about you and why? Let's figure it out. So I'm going to start off with your tarot cards. So we have the 10 of Wands. Next we have the 7 of Wands. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. So something side note, when I was shuffling for you guys, these cards were going crazy. Like they're popping out and it was just intense. Like the energy here is just really intense. Okay. Next for your Oracle of Rama, we have collaboration. And then we have Sita as your divine guide. So giving you this guidance about this person. Okay. And then for your karma cards, we have Sagittarius. And then we have Mars. And then for your Lenormand, we have the Book. And then we have the Man. Okay. And then last but not least, we have Denial for your Oracle card. All right. So let's get into it. Who is currently thinking about you? Okay, making sure there's not too much glare. All right. So as I said earlier, like I feel like this person is definitely kind of like aggressive, not like, and very like competitive, you know? They don't have to be like physically aggressive, but this person's just very like competitive and they want things to go their way, you know? So get that out of there. Yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, with the 10 of Wands here, I'm seeing that this person is somebody that just has a lot on their plate, okay? Or they just do a lot of things at once that they know that they can't really handle, but it's like they want to maintain this view that they're better than other people. Like they're like, look at me, like look at all this stuff that I'm doing. But it's like they're not really doing it because they like it or want to do it. They're doing it so they can try and like, you know, be the boss, you know, if that makes sense. It's like people that like want to be the boss of, I don't know, the boss of their job or something, or just the boss in life. But it's like in order to be a boss, you have to do all these other tasks. You actually need to work your way up to that. But I feel like this person, they just want to jump all of that and just be the boss. You know what I mean? So they're doing all these boss tasks, but it's like they haven't done all of the little things first. So that's why I feel like it goes from the 10 of Wands to the 8 of Pentacles there. It's like they kept trying to take up more than they could handle, and then their outcome is like they need to go back to the nitty gritty. They have to go back to looking at all the details again because they realized that they took too much on their plate, and they were trying to defend like this. They were trying to defend themselves, and it's like everybody could see that they just couldn't do it, you know? But they were trying to prove it to other people, but it's like now they kind of just messed up, you know? And that's why I feel like this collaboration card is here too. I feel like this person that is thinking about you wants to somehow come in and collaborate with you on something. So I feel like this person now notices that they can't really do things on their own, like they wanted to, you know, but this person is going to be someone like if you ever were to collaborate with them, there's going to be someone that wants to take over. And even if they don't actually know too much what they're doing, they're going to want to be the boss of the thing, like the boss of the group. And they're just going to want to do it because they like that authority. You know, this is someone that wants authority so bad. Okay, so for your divine guide here, we got number 5. So your little message here is intense focus required for a dangerous mission. And then for your indication, it's collaboration and focused planning are required to attain a difficult goal and only after great struggle. Yeah, I feel like this person just wants to. I feel like this is definitely something that has to do with working on something, a project, something that they're planning on doing, something that they're planning to do to come in. And like if this isn't just like they want to collaborate with you on a project or something like this, I feel like this person just wants to come back into your life and they want to be more assertive and they want to take more control and they want to be more dominating. Okay? Intense focus required for a dangerous mission. I'm like, what is this person planning? What do they want? Intense focus required for a dangerous mission. I feel like this person, okay, I feel like this person definitely wants to confront you with something. And it's like, it's not going to end up really well. Because this person's energy is just so fiery, I think it's like just going to end up into like an argument, you know? And here's another thing, denial card is here. As I was saying earlier, like this person, it's like they're trying to take too much on their plate and trying to make themselves seem like this really big, like authoritative type person, you know, they can handle all of that, but they can't. Like they're literally in denial. It's like they want all these things, but they can't have it yet because they're trying to skip those steps. So they always have to go back to the drawing board. And I'm hearing that. I'm like, go back to the drawing board. So let's get into the Mars, because this also makes me really think about this person as well. So Mars comes out. So with Mars, it talks about, like as I said earlier, being assertive. And Mars is like the planet of being confrontational and things. And this is because Mars is telling you like you need to accomplish your goals without compromising with anyone. So it's like if you want something, you're going to focus on it and you're going to go and get it. So I wish they had it on the card here, but you know the symbol of Mars, it's like the circle and there's an arrow pointing out of it at the top. So Mars definitely, for one, has those masculine qualities, but also with the arrow, it's like this person has a goal that they're focused on getting. And also here, like the Sagittarius, there's an arrow there. So I feel like this person has some kind of set goal that they're planning on doing before they come into your life. And they're just thinking about it so hard. And I'm wondering, like, what the heck this is. Like, what do they want, you know? And another thing about Mars here is like the drive for, like the drive for something. There's something that they want to do. It's like there was some sort of challenge that they were going through. And I feel like that's also with like having too much on their plate, but there's some kind of challenge that they were going through. And this might have been with you in the past or something. And it's like now they kind of want to make things right. Um, it's like they grew through the obstacle that they had with you, and they grew through the obstacles that they had in general. But they didn't grow in the way where it's like, okay, now I learned my lesson. They grew in the way it's like, okay, now I gotta keep my hands on the wheel and I gotta go and get it, and no one's gonna stop me, you know? They kind of came in with a vengeance, you know? That's the type of feeling I'm getting here. And as well, it's like this person is more focused on the material goods of things than they are of like anything else. It's like what they can gain from this, what they can gain from something. They're not listening to their intuition, they're not tuning into their spirituality. It's like, what can I gain? And I feel like this person, like, definitely getting a lot of masculine energy here. So I'm just gonna say, like, this can be like a man that may have kept a lot of secrets, may be really secretive as well, but this person is also very intelligent. So the way that they do things, like they use their mind to kind of like control people, control things, control outcomes, and it's like they're very tricky with it. Like it's very sly the way that they do things, and that's how they gain control over others, you know. And I feel like you may have closed this book on this person. Like the chapter is closed, but they still want to try and come back in. They're literally in denial that you are not in their life anymore. And I feel like you also found out some truths about this person too that they didn't want you to know or see. But it's like you see them as a person now. You know who they are. So it's like you can't really change anything from that. So that's what I'm picking up for you guys that chose pile 2. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And comment down below if you know who this might be, what your situation is. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye now. Hey you guys, so if you have chosen pile 3, you found your way to your reading. So who is currently thinking about you and why? Let's get into it. All right, changed my position here, so let's see how this works. Okay, so we have the Temperance, the Knight of Cups, and we have the Tower. Ugh, it's like you want to take out the glare and then it just gets worse. Okay, there you go. Okay, for your Oracle of Rama, we have Seeking the Prize, and your Divine Guide will be Rama's brother. I think it's Bharata. Sorry if I butchered it. Like, sorry guys. Get into frame, please and thank you. There we go. Sorry if it's really glary there. Okay. Next for your karma cards, we have the 11th house. And then we have Venus. And for your Lenormand, we have the moon. And we have the crossing. Okay. And then for your oracle card, we have choices. All right. You put your little seashell up there so you know you picked the right pile. Okay. So who is currently thinking about you guys? This is very, very loving. Okay. So This person that is thinking about you is someone that definitely has been having their eyes on you for a little bit or for a while. I don't know. They just got their eyes on you, okay? That's all you gotta know. Um, but yeah, I feel like you two are kind of like opposites in a way because when I look at the temperance, it's like, she's trying to like blend or mend together fire and water, right? So I feel like one of you are very warm and the other person is a little bit more cold. And this could even be like your signs. One of you could be fire, one of you could be water, but it doesn't have to be like, not really looking to the signs here, more about like your energy. So I feel like this person may be a little bit closed off in a way, and you kind of like open them up. Like I feel like they more follow like traditional things, and I don't just mean like religion and just stuff like that, but they just follow like the norm. They follow what is like in the 3D. Like they wake up, they go to work, they just do day-to-day things, and whatever, they go to school if they do. But with you, it's like you're teaching them new things. You're kind of getting them more involved into things like spirituality, or you're just teaching them something new, and it's like it's opening up their perception of things and how they see things. And I feel like you're opening their heart a lot more, and that's why this Knight of Cups comes up here, because this person wants to offer you some love, offer you like their heart. But I feel like this might stir up some sort of, well, I feel this will be something that is going to be really shocking to you. It might not be if you guys have been talking for a while, but I think it will definitely shock other people more than it will shock you, in a way. And I feel like this person may have been taking some time. Like with the temperance here, it's like the temperance takes like a long while. So this person has been taking a really long time to come in and offer you this. Okay. But here we have seeking the prize. Okay. And your number here is 3. So we have a powerful guest comes to advance our cause. Oh, that's not in focus. Sorry. So a powerful guest comes to advance our cause, and a great quest unfolds with favorable signs. So yeah, I feel like this is another thing. The Tower is also saying pay attention to the signs, because they're very evident, like they're there, you guys. Just pay attention to the signs. But I'm also seeing like this person, like you two being together, is going to change a lot of stuff. So I feel like you guys might become like that power couple, or you might collaborate on something or start something new. And I feel like this would be breaking something down, like breaking a cycle. Or I feel that if you guys are of different cultures, different like ethnic backgrounds, I feel like this is going to be very surprising in the way it's like, whoa, I didn't think those two people could be together. It's going to cause some sort of change of way people look at things or do things. And I feel like also you two together will collaborate and help, change how people feel in the way of, I don't know, maybe both of you will start teaching things about like self love or self care and how to be more patient with yourself. Like teaching things like that. Because especially with Venus here, this is like also about like attraction and like pleasure and stuff like that. So I feel like you guys would be offering this to the world as well together. You're going to just change something or break some sort of cycle. But I also feel like if not that, I feel like also you guys can, cause some people to like turn heads and be like, "Whoa, like what? This is shocking." I feel like it could be both. Definitely. Especially if you are like different backgrounds, and it's just going to be like, "Whoa, you guys are dating like out of the blue." Like after you guys actually get together, like people are going to be like, "Wait, what?" People are going to be a little confused. Like, "What? When did this happen? Like how did this happen?" Right? Especially if you guys are a little low key. But this person is like seeking the prize. This person is seeking out for you. They want to be with you. They're trying to figure out how they can approach you. Okay? So let's get into the 11th house here. So with the 11th house, it talks about, well, The 11th house, it kind of just talks about ideas by other people or concepts by other people. So it's like some ideas or concepts that you get from other people that you obviously have a bond with, some kind of bond that, you know, you're going to take ideas from them because you trust them. You have that close bond, or you have that familiarity with them. But the 11th house is usually about things like work associations, and like as it says here, circle of friends, so not really romantic. But because the Venus King card came up beside it, I feel like this is definitely something romance related. And it's up here in the tarot cards, so I feel like this also furthers my point that you guys may work together, collaborate on something together as like a couple. But also I feel like this person has like a close bond with their friend, like they may be a part of a club, a part of a group, something that they're a part of with other people, with they all share similar interests, and they have a close bond with those people. But I feel like this person is going to like let you come around their friends and hang out with them, and that's also going to show you like, whoa, like you're letting me hang out with your people, like what? This is going to be really cool to them, and I feel like this is also going to be shocking. This is why that tower card there is there. It's like, what, you're dating him, you're dating her, like what, they're so hot. Like, it's going to cause people to be like shocked. But yeah, also I'm feeling like the 11th house is all about inventing things. It's like doing things for humanity's sake. So that's why I feel like also you guys are going to do something together that's going to like cause people to like talk about it and stuff. When I see the birds, it's all about like communications and talking and all of that stuff. And also like birds and Lenormand can also be like friend groups, so I feel like their friend groups can be talking about it. Also literally circle of friends is down here, obviously, duh. But yeah, I also feel like this is also about them, like, it says do it for the future. So I feel like they're going to talk to you or tell you something that they want to do with you. This can be like collaborating on something, but this could also just be like talking about the future, like talking about the future with you. And with Venus here is just like an obvious, like, yes, like Venus, it's telling you yes. Whatever you've been thinking about, a confirmation, it's going to happen. But also Venus talks about like spiritual matters and like things that are more spiritual than physical. So I feel like this relationship is definitely something that is changing a lot within both of you, and it's changing for the better. You might be learning to be more gentle, or you might be learning to do something more than the other. And I don't know, you're really just going to cherish this relationship. Your spirit is just going to feel so great. And I feel like you guys have this very strong attraction or chemistry with each other. And that's why they just keep thinking about you. Like, pleasure from, and this is in the I think it's like the mental or the mind. So I feel like if you guys have been together, if you know what I mean, they always think about like how you please them or the pleasure with them, and like they always think about like enjoying their time with you and all of that great stuff. And they just think you're very beautiful and gorgeous and just a really great person all around. And also Venus is about like uniting with those people and like having those good times with that person. I feel like they always have good times with you, but also it's about like attracting what you want. So this person really wants you, they're coming in. And with the moon and the crossing here, yeah, so earlier as I was saying, like with the tower, it's like, why is that there? So I feel like, as I was saying, like it might shock a few people that you are coming together. And I feel like maybe somebody doesn't really want to see you together, or they're afraid what people will think if you guys are together. You know what I mean? So I feel like right now, they're kind of just slow and moving in and giving you this offer because they're afraid of what others will think. And especially with that 11th house there, they could be afraid about what their friends would think, but I don't think their friends will really care too much about it. But it depends on what their friends are like. You take what resonates. But if not friends, I feel like this can be family as well. just those people around them. So I feel like this person is taking a really long time to offer you this cup because of like those external influences, which is really sad because right now they're kind of just like with the moon and the crossing or the cross here, they're like suffering from these emotional feelings because it's like they really want to just go out and hug you and love you up and share you to the world, but they're also afraid of what other people will say, and they're kind of afraid about um how people will react to it. But it's like, who cares? And I feel like this person like loves to like keep the peace, you know, especially with the temperance there. This person just likes to keep that peace, keep the balance. So it's like whenever there might be drama, it scares them and they rather not want that drama. But like I feel like this is their lesson here. Like you can't just, you know, keep that hurt inside of you. You can't just keep on pleasing other people. You need to please yourself. So who cares what other people think? So I feel like that's also a cycle that they may break in this life. Yeah. So yeah, right now this is like a spiritual as well, spiritual like romantic opportunity right here. Okay? So they shouldn't be there just suffering with their deep emotions. They should actually be able to come out and show you this, which they will and they are. It's just like they want to show it to the world now. Okay? So choices is last here. Um, so as I was saying, they always want to keep the peace, but right now they need to make that choice. Like, am I going to just keep this relation to myself and disappoint you, or am I just gonna like not care about what anybody says and just go out and do it, you know? So I feel like this person is. I also feel like this person is really buff. Like, damn, look at this man's body over here. But yeah, this could be another thing. Like, this person could be really attractive too, and they might get a lot of attention from other people. So they may be even afraid about like losing fans or losing like getting like followers because they're in a relationship or something. You know, if that makes sense. But yeah, take what resonates. But that's what I'm getting for you guys that chose pile 3. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye now. Alright, so if you have chosen pile number 4, you found your way to your reading. So who is currently thinking about you? Let's figure it out. And yeah, why? Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and we have the Hanged Man. Next, for your Oracle of Rama, we have Slow Progress, and we have Rama's brother companion, which is Lakshmana, to give you your divine guidance today. Next, we have your Karma cards, and we have the 3rd house, and then we have Cancer. For your Lenormand, we have the Anchor, and we have the Stork. I feel like someone's trying to keep this person tied down. Okay. And then for your Oracle, we have Strength. Alright. Yeah. This is a tree here. I feel like whoever this person is has a large like family influence or something like that. I don't know. Okay, let's get into it and see. Let's see. Alright. So who's thinking about you? There's like a few things here, but I'm gonna just say, okay, this person with the 9 of Swords. Okay, so I'm reading the tarot first. So we have the Queen of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the Hanged Man. So I feel like somebody is influencing this person and is causing them a little bit of stress. And I feel like they've been really just really overthinking about you and this connection. And it's like they really want to do something, but it causes them a lot of stress, so they just don't do anything. Okay? And I feel like also they're trying to figure out a different perspective or a different way of approaching you, because whatever they tried to do in the past didn't work out. This Queen of Cups, though, I don't think it is you, viewer. I think this is someone else that is influencing them. Because also with the Queen of Cups, like the Queen of Cups is like a a motherly figure, but it's like a motherly figure that's a little bit like too clingy, you know. And I'm definitely picking that up with the Anchor and the Stork, and the Cancer card here. Okay, because it's like this is slow progress. Like it says slow progress right up there. I'm sorry for the lighting. So we have slow progress. Okay. And like also with the Hanged Man beside it, it's like something is halting this person, something is causing them to just stay. And look at this, you have a tree here, and then the Hanged Man, what does he hang from? A tree. Okay, so I feel like this is some kind of home influence, family influence, because you know the tree talks about your environment, it talks about your home, well, especially in Lenormand, but yeah, it talks about your environment that you're in. Okay, so let's see what the divine, why I can't speak today, what the divine guidance says here. So this is number 6. So we're gonna look at the message here for 6. Sorry if I feel like I'm all over the place right now. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we have our fate takes a favorable turn, and then the indication here is movement toward our goal is slowed by disappointments, but hope glimmers. Okay, so I feel like this person was trying to make movement towards you, they're thinking about making movement towards you, but it's like something is slowing them down. Maybe someone is disappointed, or something is just disappointing them. Whatever it is, something is slowing down them coming towards you. And like this card is of opponents and allies. So I feel like something is backing them up. Okay? But take what resonates here. Like I'm just trying to get this message out. So this person that's thinking about you, like I definitely feel like there's somebody that wants to come towards you. I don't feel like they want a friendship or anything. Like I feel like this is someone that actually really likes you, but is very introverted and kind of just shy, you know? And I feel like they're this way because I don't know, I feel like this person is very sheltered, you know? And it's like their family life, their environment influences them. And I feel like this is why, like, this is how this person grew up. So, this is why they're kind of introverted, and it's hard for them to go out and, like, talk to other people. Like, they may be, like, a little bit anxious, you know? Especially with that Nine of Swords. Like, this person may have anxiety as well, and, like, they may want to come towards you and do something, but they always just stop. And I feel like this can also be shown in a way where you guys can be talking for a little bit and then you just stop talking for a few days. You know, it's like on and off communication. Okay, yeah, definitely with the 3rd house. Like your communication is very on and off. It's sometimes it's great and then sometimes it's not. Like it's halted and it's like you're getting somewhere, and then you're not. Right? That's why I feel like so all over this place. Like this is this person's energy. Like they're just all over the place. Okay? Um so yeah, let's get into the 3rd house since I'm holding the card here. So the 3rd house talks about connections, talks about it also talks about like where your home is, like definitely like it's not just about like communication, but like the connections that you have of those people around you, like those people in your neighborhood, you know? That's why it's like by making the right connections. It's like those people around you, and look, who or what is around you. Literally. Okay? So hopefully you're catching on, you're picking up what I'm putting down. But yeah, I feel like this is somebody that you've talked to fairly on a regular basis. Like as I said, this communication could be like on and off, you know? Like there's like communication and then there's not, and then there's, you know, however you guys communicate. But I feel like this is also something like you guys communicate from a distance as well. This could be like something long distance relationship, which could also be something that is slowing down the progress and halting it. Like maybe they're in an environment that's further from you and it's like hard for them to get towards you, you know, or hard for them to come towards you. But if not, then I'm seeing that um, this is somebody that you met somewhere. Like maybe you guys like ended up in the same like party, or ended up in the same group, ended up in the same school, ended up in the same class, I don't know, something like that, and you guys just don't really see each other. It's like you met that one time and then now you guys just like talk to me now and then, and they think about you, you know. That's what I'm picking up here. Gosh, it's so hot in here. Yeah. So you guys just use like different methods of communication too. Like I feel like you guys may like text and then you may phone call, especially like with the little like feather writing thing here, and then you have the phone. You guys may text, phone call, you may email, whatever. You have just different forms of communication here. With the Cancer card, why I'm connecting it as well to the mother, like Cancer is also a water sign, but why I'm also connecting it to the mother is like the the astrological story of the Cancer. It's like when it was time for like, you know, the Cancer season to come in. It also represented the home. You know, their shells are literally their home. So there was like a big emphasis on the mother being first, because the mother would be the one that, you know, guided and was the nurturing one, you know? So I feel like this person follows their mother's direction, and if not their mother, then some sort of relative that they have that is very nurturing to them, someone that they very like go to a lot and they know very well, you know? Um, but yeah, it's like that time of the year where it's like the mother is the center of attention, and that's why the mother also came up first here. Like literally is the center of attention with this reading. Like she came out in the beginning here, but it doesn't have to be a mother. It could be somebody that's very nurturing or someone in their life. Um, for some of you, doesn't have to be like, if this doesn't resonate, then forget about it. But for some of you, I feel like this could also be like an ex-girlfriend that is still very clingy and in this person's life. And it's like this person's really anxious. It's like, I want to get this person away from me. And I feel like that's also why their progress coming towards you is like being slowed, because there's somebody in the back of their head just still nagging them, still in their energy, still in their aura. And this person is just trying to keep them like close, you know, trying to keep them in their, trying to like just cling on to them, you know, with that anchor here. It's like they're trying to keep them stagnant and stay with them. So yeah, I feel like this person as well, like crab. It's the crabs are like really shy, and they just like, you know, they stay in the sand and stuff, and like it's, you don't really see them all the time, and if you do see them, they run away from you. So I feel like you can tell I literally just went on vacation like a few days ago. But yeah, I feel like this person spends a lot of time like inside, like they're very introverted, kind of like a little bit antisocial, you know? So it's like they don't really like drama. So it's like really hard for them to kind of just like have certain communications with people. So I feel like if there is an ex still on their back, it's like it's really hard for them to get rid of them because they don't want to like be mean or anything. You know what I mean? But yeah, so with the anchor and the stork here, definitely like they're being held back by something or someone. I say parental figure as well with the stork, because you know when you think of the stork, you think of it bringing the baby to the mother. So you know, it might be like a mom, whoever, a parental figure. But I'm also seeing like this is a slow moving like energy or transformation to come towards you, you know? And it's like it's very significant because they're starting to change up like how they do things, you know? Maybe they were listening a lot to their parental figure, to their mother, whatever, or they were listening a lot to their ex, and now they're trying to change up their routine of how they deal with things, you know? And I feel like this person's trying to figure out who you are as a person too, so they can like kind of stray their conversation to more favor what you like. But yeah, I'm also seeing like whatever, like them coming towards you has been halted by something because you know the anchor creates a stop to something. But I feel like this person's coming out of that energy. They're like gaining that strength to overcome. Ooh, jeez. Gaining that strength to overcome any challenge or obstacle that was like put in their way before getting to you. Okay. So, this is what I got for you guys that chose pile 4. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye now.